Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make this encouragement card using the Shine On stamp set by Honeybee Stamps, and here it is. And then there is also this add-on that allows you to make either a shaker card or a nail polish bottle shaped card if you like. But for today's card, we are just going to use the nail polish bottle stamp, and we're going to stamp it 7 times on this slimline card, which is about 8 inches by 4 inches long. And I'm going to start by stamping a nail polish bottle right in the center of the panel, and then I masked it, and then I will stamp the nail polish bottles next to it, and I'm overlapping them slightly just because I like the look of it, and I wanted to be able to fit 7 of them on this card panel so that we could make a proper rainbow with our little bottles of nail polish. So I thought that, you know what, we could all use some more rainbows in our lives right now. And I thought it would be fun to make 7 different colors of nail polish. And I'm going to use Copic markers to color them in. So I will be sure to tell you the colors that I use as we go along. This is an older stamp set. I think it was released maybe 2 years ago, and I just love it. It's one of my favorites, and I just thought that it was perfect for now. You know, it's just always nice to be able to reach out to someone and send them an encouragement card, just reminding them how tough they are. So the sentiment on this card is going to read, you know, you are tough as nails. And I just really like that sentiment. So let's get started by coloring in our little nail polish bottles. So we're going to make red nail polish for the center, and I'm going to use some YR12 for the center highlight color, and then R39, R29, and then R24 for the other colors to fill in the nail polish bottle. And I'm just going from darkest to lightest, from the outer edges to the inner edges of the bottle. It's just real simple coloring. And then we'll make a little bottle of pink nail polish next to our red here. I'm going to add a base of R81. And then for our darkest shadow color, I'm using some R89. And then I'm going to blend inwards with the R85. So these stamps are really great if you want to get some Copic coloring practicing in, because they're pretty large objects, and they're really easy to color because all you need to do is just make the edges really dark and then the center light, because they're rounded objects, and then you'll get a real nice dimensional look. Okay, so now for our orange nail polish, I'm using some YR15, 18, and YR12. So those are the colors I'm using there, and I'm just going around the edges with YR18, and then I'm going to lighten things up in the center with that YR12. And then for our yellow bottle of nail polish, we'll add a base of Y11, and then a little Y18 around the very edges for our darkest shade, and then some Y15, some Y13, and then finally leaving a nice highlight in the center with the Y11. For our purple nail polish bottle, we're going to use some blue violet shades. So the base is BV00, this midtone is BV02, and then around the edges we'll use BV04. And I am kind of varying how I color them in. Sometimes I, add the entire light base down and then add the dark color. Sometimes I'll add the light color just to the center and then start working on the darker colors. It's just, kind of do whatever feels right to you. And for different color families, I just find that sometimes it's easier to lay your base down. Sometimes it's easier to just work darkest to lightest. So just do what works best for you. For our blue nail polish bottle, I'm using B21 for the base, and then B28, B26, and B24 for our lighter shades to kind of blend in towards the center. And then for our green bottle, I'm using some yellow green, so YG01 for the center, YG03, and then some YG67 and YG17 for the darker shades there. and I'm just going to blend all that together. And now for the caps, I'm coloring the caps all the same way, so I'm just going to show it once. So I'm going to use C9 for the edges, and then I'm just going to blend my way inwards with C7, C5, C3, C1, and then some C0. And then I'm also going to go back over the center with my colorless blender just to make sure that that white highlight is nice and accentuated. And I do end up putting 2 coats of color down here. So I went over it twice. So C9 to C7 to C5 to C3 to C1 to C0. And then the highlighter, I kind of did that twice for each. And then for the little bottom edge of the nail polish bottles, colored it the same way with those cool grays. And now I'm just adding a little bit of grounding around our nail polish bottles. I'm using some browns, some E43 and E47, just to make it look like maybe they're sitting on a dresser somewhere. But I just thought the brown complemented the rainbow pretty nicely here. And then coming up from each of the little nail polish bottles, this is probably my favorite part of the coloring, we're going to have a little glow in the shade of the nail polish. So here I'm using YG00 for the glow around the green, and then B0000 for the glow around the blue, BV0000 for the lavender, for the purple, and then R000 for the red, some RV0000 for the pink, and then YR000 for the orange, and then Y000 for the yellow. And you can use the lightest color that you have. It doesn't really matter so much between a 000 or a quadruple 0. I just thought it gave it a nice little something in the background without taking away from the strength of the rainbow that's kind of in the center. Now for the sentiment, I decided to stamp it on with black VersaFine ink. It says, "You are tough as nails." And then as I was laying it onto our card base, I thought, you know what, we need to brighten the sentiment a little bit. So I stamped it with some embossing powder, with white embossing powder, and then just added that over top. And I like the look of this. So this is my card for you today, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope you give this card a try. It's so much fun to color, and anyone that you send it to will truly love it. And I think with times like they are now, you know, everyone kind of needs to be reminded how tough and strong they are. Thanks so much, and I will see you again soon in another video. I hope everyone is healthy and safe.